Hello everyone, very good evening to all of you. Welcome to the Officer Adda 24/7. So let's start with the warrior series in which we are doing the important questions. So daily from each particular act, I'm just asking you the questions of the case studies question. Let's start with the session. Number one question on the screen, sale, agreement to sale. So first of all, what exactly this is? Sale is basically, we can say, that is the present sale, and agreement to sale is basically the future sale. Is that okay? So now what is it? Rahul agreed to sell his bike to Ankit. So there are two parties, Ankit and Rahul. So by first line we can say that this is the future one. Okay, so Rahul agreed to sell his bike to Ankit for rupees 60,000. They agree that the ownership will pass only after Ankit pay the full price. But Ankit pay only 30,000 and takes possession of the bike. Before full payment, the bike is damaged in the accident. Right? So, who will bear the loss of damaged bike? That's really a good question. That's really a good question. Tell me, class. Who will bear the loss in that case? So, class, the right answer will be who will bear the loss. So, basically, Rahul, because the ownership is not yet passed. Okay, ownership is not yet passed. Okay, A is the right answer. Now, condition, warranty. So, first of all, you have to understand the concept that what exactly the condition and what is the warranty. Okay, so condition is basically, we can say, suppose if I just purchase the bottle and I just ask the shopkeeper that I want the hot water. Okay, I just want a bottle that can store the hot water. So but when I pour the water, it just burst. In that case, who is liable? Shopkeeper is liable. Okay, so this is called condition. So in condition, I have a right to just give the that damage this, and I can take my money, refund of the money. But in warranty, I only have a right for replacement. Okay, so condition and warranty is there. Priya buys a laptop from reputed shop, believing it to be have 1 TB storage. Later she find it has only 512 GB. Which right does Priya have under Sales of Good Act? She can claim damages, reject the laptop, claim a refund, must accept the laptop as it is, and she can ask for replacement of the hard drive. Tell me, class. Yes, class, tell me. Sorry. So here in this class, she can reject the goods and claim for the refund. This is the right answer. Okay. Now, caveat emptor topic. What is caveat emptor? Caveat emptor is basically let the buyer be aware. Suppose if a buyer is going to the local shop, so buyer have to be aware regarding this one. Okay. So customer buy second hand car without inspection. Later he find the engine defective. The seller made no false statement. Just note it down. Is buyer entitled to a refund? Tell me. Yes, class. So caveat emptor is basically let the buyer be aware. Done, class? So this is the right answer. Okay. So is buyer entitled of a refund? No, because unless the defect was hidden fraudulently, that is not possible. Okay, so this is the right answer. Done? Cool. Transfer of property. Mohan sell 100 bag of rice to Suresh. The bags are not yet separated and marked from a larger stock. When does the ownership of rice pass to Suresh? Immediately after contract. When bags are separated and identified, Suresh pay the full price and delivery when occurred. So yes, class, in the transfer of property, Mohan sell 100 bag to right to Suresh. The bags are not yet separated. It is not. So when does the ownership pass? When the Suresh will pay the full price, then the ownership will be passed to this one. Okay, so this is the right term because that is the essential point. Breach of contract. Okay, a supplier agreed to deliver 50 chair by 10th of October. He delivered by only 40 on that day, the rest after 10 days. The buyer refused to accept the late delivery. So tell me, is the buyer refusal is valid? No, because supplier completed delivery later. Yes, because time was the essence in the Sales of Good Act. No, unless chair was defective. Or yes, only if specified in the contract. Tell me, what is the right answer? Buyer refusal valid? No. Yes. Yes, because time is the essential point for this one. That's why. Okay, cool. Sale by non-owner. Sale by non-owner. Ravi borrow a car from his friend Arjun and sell it to the innocent buyer Deepak without authority. It means he is the not real owner. Who is the real owner of the car after sale? Deepak, because he paid in good faith. Ravi, since he sold it. Arjun, the true owner, and the joint ownership between Arjun and Deepak. Sale by non-owner. So class, sale by non-owner. So who is the real owner? But obvious, Arjun is the real owner of the car. Okay, this is the right answer. Right of lien. Amit sell 100 sacks of wheat to Bhavesh for rupees 50,000. Delivery is to be made next week. Before delivery, Bhavesh failed to pay. What right Amit can exercise? And lien is basically the holding power. That is called lien. Lien means the holding power. Holding, to hold something. So, right of lien. Okay. What right can exercise if Bhavesh failed to pay? Right to lien. This is the right answer. So lien is basically the banker's right. Okay. The bank have a right. Suppose if borrower is not able to pay the money, so the bank can lien the rights. Stoppage in transit. Meena sell 50 carton of soft drink to the retailer. The goods are handed to the transporter before delivery. The retailer become insolvent. What right can Meena exercise? Right of lien, stoppage in transit, resale, या once good in transit? Tell me, class. So class, in this case, right of stoppage in transit. Suppose if the goods we are sending and we know the person is dead, insolvent, we can just stop the goods. So B is the right answer. Termination of transit. A seller send goods to the courier. Before they reach the buyer collect them from the courier go down. Can the seller now stop the good in transit? Yes, because payment is not made. No, because transit was ended. Yes, if the buyer is insolvent, only with the court permission. Tell me. Termination of transit. Now stop the good in transit. Yes, because the transit has ended. Okay? Already it's end. Now, right of resale. An unpaid seller resell perishable goods after giving dues notice to the buyer who had defaulted. The resale is at lower price. Can the seller recover the loss from the original buyer? Tell me. Can the seller recover the loss from the original buyer? The answer will be yes, he can recover the loss. Okay, so this is the right answer. So, guys, from 14th of November, your case studies batch is going to be start. So this is my Telegram. You can scan this barcode and you can please join the this channel. You can ask your doubt anytime, anywhere. Okay, and in this Telegram, we also just send the YouTube sessions daily. Okay, then class, this is our batch. Okay, this is bilingual and this is your English medium batch. So in English medium batch, basically we have launched the case studies batch, in which we are going to launch the case studies, MCQ and the previous year question. So these types of questions are very much important. We know that you people don't have a time, so that's why we are launching this batch, so that you people can easily understand that how to solve the questions clearly. Okay, so this is your case studies batch. So, and this is your crash course. This is the foundation batch. This is the recorded video courses are there. Mock test is there. Ebooks, proper book, and we have a CAIIB Mahapack 2.0. In CAIIB Mahapack, all batches are available. So suppose if you are a new one, enroll it, take the crash course, take the revision batch that is available, and I'm just giving you assurance you can crack also by seeing the crash course and the revision batch. We know that you people have a very hectic schedule. Okay, so right now you cannot see the foundation class, but focus on crash course on this one. You can absolutely crack this paper with a very good marks. Okay, thank you so much, guys. So how to enroll? Just a minute. So this is our batch, all courses, JAIIB CAIIB December, and this is the batch. Okay, so this is your case study batch. Click on case study. Buy now. Enter the coupon code Y. It's a 391. Apply. You can see the discount is 79% discount in the case studies batch. Okay, thank you so much.